Blessings to all movers and shakers. I am Countess Nesta, and today's topic is: from what three things does man need to be saved? Man as in mankind. And I'll be reading from a few scriptures today. So, our first subtopic is the penalty of sin. So let me begin. Since all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, all men are sinners, and the wages of sin is death. And that's in Romans 6:23. This death penalty is not the first death. In Adam all die, saints and sinners alike. And that's in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 22. The wages of sin is the second death. This is the death that this is a death that is eternal. The penalty we should all seek to escape. God has given the promise: let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. That is in Isaiah 55:7. Our second subtopic is the power of sin. And we're going to start in Romans 8, verse 7. And I'll begin. The carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither can be. If God pardoned a man for the sins of the past and did not save him from the power of sin, and then allowed the man to live forever, he would live an everlasting sinner, wouldn't he? This is just what God will not permit. Sinful man was driven from the tree of life, lest he should eat and live forever. Please excuse the noise, people. And that is Genesis 3:22 to 23. And that means if God had not driven Adam and Eve out of the garden, they would have stayed there and would be living for eternity, in spite of their committing sin. But God had to drive them out. So that's where we are now. It is not enough merely to have a boat to keep from sinking. We must have strength to row upstream, lest we drift until we plunge over sin's great Niagara, the eternal destruction. The old current of our thinking and the unfit moving stream of our restless soul need to be changed to flow Godward. Do you not even now sense a great need of more power in your life? God will supply you with this much needed power. And our third And final subtopic is the presence of sin. And that is in Romans 16, verse 20. And I'll begin. The God of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. That means, this test means that sin and its originator, Satan, shall be put down forever, and death shall be destroyed. And we find that in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 26. There shall be no more sin or suffering. God saves us from the presence of sin and creates a new world of righteousness for us. And that is in 2 Peter 3, verse 13. This is God's final act of salvation. So this is my teachings today in Jesus' name. I hope we have gathered and we have learned something. So remember, people, let us continue to eat, drink, sleep, and dwell in the Word. Let us feast on the Word. So that means we must read our Bibles and ask the Holy Spirit to interpret it for us, whatever we don't understand, because He certainly will. He is our companion, He is our friend, and He will never leave us. So all we have to do is ask Him to be with us, to dwell in us, and He will. So to all movers and shakers, continue to enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, or night. Blessings always, and peace be with you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. In Jesus' name.